Right, hold tight, PALFISH YouTube crew. About to drive home from the shop. I was up at 3:15 AM. Did classes through till 8, on and off, not full. It's summertime, you know, so my schedule's not full. But today's YouTube is inspired by one of the official PALFISH mentors who put up a YouTube video called "What to Do When the Kid Doesn't Show Up." And I laughed so hard when I saw that. And I was like, well, what you do is you get on your phone, you watch YouTube. But it's not that simple, is it? Let's be honest, it's not that simple. Firstly, if you're in a trial lesson, quarter of an hour you get thrown out. If you don't get thrown out, hang on in there in that lesson till the 25 minutes, bang out a screenshot and send that to your admin, and there's a sneaky chance you might get full pay instead of half pay. Can't promise anything, because I'm nobody. Next, if you're in an official class, you've got to stay there 25 minutes, you get all of your money. Which is great, right? Because you get paid, but you don't have to work. But you do have to be there in the classroom. So how do you make those 25 minutes pass by? You can do some really productive stuff like going to the reading app and like books and comment on books and follow students. And you can just go there and bang, 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 follow students. There's no rules about how many students you follow. I've learned that from the mentors. So you can just get in there, follow as many students as you can. Sorry, I just got to pause here and do a bit of driving, or this might be a bad video where I die. Right, back on it. So yeah, you just follow. A few of those students will look at your profile, you might pick up some work from it. Boom. So that's a productive use of your time. But you know, if like me, it's 4:43 AM, some kid's not showing up to their class and you don't know what to do, here's my suggestions. One thing you can do is watch YouTube. Now you're going to need 2 devices for this. You can't just like quit out the app, because you won't get your money if you do that. You need your phone and your tablet. That's my setup. YouTube on the phone, lesson on the tablet. And then, this is the good bit, right? This is the genius. This is what you're going to learn from today's video. What you're going to learn is that you have your classroom in one earphone there with the little microphone dangling. Really good sound that way, very little outlay. Then you get another pair of headphones, ideally the same color. And you have the other ear there, so you've got 2 white earphones there. So if the parent bangs in, you're just there waiting for the class. Your eyes are off screen, but you know, you've been there quarter of an hour, you're not expected to stare at yourself like that for quarter of an hour, are you? And then you just pop out one ear. The job's good, and turn over the phone so you don't get distracted, and you're away, you're teaching. And that's fantastic, isn't it? I think the double ear setup's really good, because you can pretty much concentrate on your phone, because you always hear the student come into class in your other ear. I think it's a very slick move. Jamie, I'm sorry. So then, what you do, if you don't want to watch YouTube, you could like play games and stuff on your phone, but I'm not a fan of that, and I think it's actually quite immersive. YouTube, you know, as well you guys know, is rubbish, and the content's very low quality. So it doesn't distract you fully. You've still got half a brain cell focused on the classroom, right? Well, that's what I think anyway. So there's some ideas of what you can do in the classroom. You can watch YouTube, you can go on the reading app and follow students and do some work. You can get in PALFISH group chats via the reading app, but to be honest, those things are toxic most of the time. I'm really trying to back out of them. I stay in my mentor app because that's good. I stay in my stay in my admin group just in case my admin says anything important. But to be fair, most of the time it comes as a message from PALFIsh. But I feel like it'd be a bad idea to quit that, so I haven't. I have my own group for people who want help with their live lessons, and that's not toxic at all. And if anyone toxic joins it, I'll throw them out. But the other groups, I find them often, they just lead to arguments and stuff. And I do have this rule online: if something does not have a positive influence on my life, I just get rid of it. Be that a person or a group. So people get blocked and groups get blocked pretty quick. So yeah, I've quit a couple of groups today, and I don't think I've got any bad ones left. What else I do is I chat to my teacher homies in my teacher homies group. I strongly suggest you get your own crew of teachers that you can chat to openly. It's very good to be supportive of your work. I think that's what I do when I'm in a no-show. That, and I watch animals outside of my window, but not everyone has that privilege, I'm aware of. I do occasionally do some planning work for lives or YouTubes. I've been known to do a bit of online shopping, but then you know, you can't do that all the time in a no-show, you'd be bankrupt. Let's see if we can avoid a crash here. There we go. Now everyone's seen that I'm slowing down. Yeah, so that's that. I think no-show time is actually quite a useful time, you know, to gather your thoughts. Do you like a good no-show? So I've got 2 questions to follow up for you. First one is, what do you do in a no-show? That's quite obvious, right? Answers in the comments, please. The next question is a bit more subjective. At what point in a no-show do you truly believe they're not coming? Because sometimes you get vibes, don't you? Like 2 minutes in, you're like, yeah, these guys aren't coming. And so you switch off, and I have to admit, very rarely am I wrong there. But then, you know, sometimes they do pop in at like minute 11. I had that just yesterday. I was well and truly switched off, you know, from reality, and then the student appeared and I had to snap back in. But that's what that hello song helps with. It gives you a minute to pull your head back into the game. Yeah, when do you believe the student's not coming? And do you think if you go into a chat group, you know, whatever type, and go, I'm sitting in a no-show, does that affect whether that student's actually going to appear or not? What do you guys think?